Yo, is it moving? It's moving. What's up, y'all? We're doing the first ever morning show with NUMP, IG Live edition. You feel me? Hope everybody's having a great morning. What do they like to say? A grand rising. You know what I mean? I hope everybody's getting in their morning routines. And yeah, man. This is we hitting y'all with the new morning. We working on my morning show. We working on my morning show, man. My morning show bars. So I said, man, you know what? I gotta stop waiting around, waiting to find this studio to do everything. We have the platform right here. Everybody. This is my new morning show. Good morning with Nump. My children helped me create the logo. I'm over here just chopping it up with y'all, talking about morning routines, and I'm gonna have guests daily. We trying to do this every day, man. You feel me? Come on, man. Hey, cause Nick Cannon show, he stopped doing. I mean, he doing it on live. You feel me? But he was on. That was one of the inspirations. I said, man, Nick Cannon going crazy with his show, and then look at the platform he went through now. So, like I'm trying to tell y'all, man, there's no excuses. Just go and do the work, and I'm doing the work today, man. So good morning, Whitney up. You know what I'm talking about, 8:30 in the morning. How's everyone doing today, man? How is everyone feeling today? Huh? We are blessed. It's a Friday. Are y'all getting your morning routines in? Do you have a morning routine in? You feel me? What do you guys got going on, you know? Man, the Nut Shack song. Who remembers that song right there, man? You feel me? It's the Nut Shack. Hey, it's the Nut Shack. Hey, alive and healthy. I like that energy. And they love to say health is wealth, man, but really the wealth part of it is health. I feel, everybody, because I feel like I'm the most healthiest I've been ever, and I'm fo y'all. Come on, man. They keep talking about the hyphy movement back. That was 20 plus years ago, family, right? And you know, to keep this longevity going, you got to keep a consistent daily morning routine. I feel, you know what I'm talking about. You got to keep that going on. I'm curious to see, does anybody out there got a morning routine y'all want to teach the show about? Huh? Before I get into this good morning with Nump, we got that slizzard. Oh, you brought it back with the slizzard. If y'all ever go back in time to go to YouTube, look up Everywhere We Go, We Slizzard, featuring Turf Talk. We made the Viz Video we took the animation of how they were talking and made it match my lyrics, and it was the Inspector Gadget beat, the slap, and I promise you, woo, that's a good one. Shout out, who said that? Shout out to y'all, man, that said the Slizzard, man, because you brought me back. For real. Yee! So I got a guest today, y'all. I'm going to invite on this platform right now is hit y'all with the good morning, some good morning energy. We always on the gram swiping. So let me give you another channel. Let me give y'all a channel that y'all can have something new to your morning routine. And who do we have here?
What up, Nump? This is Nugget.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Royal Nugget Poker.
What's up, my man?
So check this out. You're on Good Morning with Nump. I should pin that, huh, in the comments, huh? I should write that down.
Good morning with Nump.
Good morning with Nump. And lately I'm a little bit older now. I like to do the voice text. Let's see if that works. Hold on. Hug life.
Right.
How are you doing today, sir?
Man, I'm doing good, bro. It's early out
So let
here in Hawaii still, so.
so let them know. Let them know. Shout to Ina Soul. Shout to Wifey. She says hello. So hey, tell everybody, where are you calling from? Where are you joining us from right now?
I'm out here in Maui, Hawaii. I live in Kaanapali now.
Maui. Wow. What time is it in Maui right now?
It's like 6:30.
6:30 in the morning. And is this
Yeah.
a normal route? Is this a normal time you would wake up still living in Maui?
Yeah, man. I still got a day job, so I gotta be ready to leave. Get ready by like 7:15. So I've been waking up at about
5 daily.
5:30.
So you basically have a West Coast schedule at the end of the day.
Yeah, gotta get up early so I can do all my meetings and stuff. Luckily everybody's a few hours ahead, so it helps me like make sure
Bro,
I can be there at a certain
bro,
time.
I am honored right now and I'm learning as we go. Cause look, I just pinned the comment to the
Nice.
top. So it's like we official. How do I move I'm gonna move these. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, let me. I don't like seeing all these comments on your face, but it is what it is. So Royal Nugget Poker, man. I want to start off the. I want to first start it off with saying, man, it's an honor to have you as my first ever, because this is something that, and then we're gonna get into it deeper into this conversation. Is like, this is something I've been manifesting and wanting to do. And when you have those ideas that just stay stuck in your brain, and you just keep wondering about it, like when should I start this or how should I start this? It's always the when and the how instead of doing it, right? It takes that
Exactly.
little. It takes that little and then you just say, fuck it.
Yep.
Let me just do this shit. And you're part of my fucking let's do this shit right now, bro.
Hell yeah. You've always been at the top of my fuck it, let's do this shit
I
list.
love
So
it. I love it. So this is Good Morning with NUMP. My first guest ever, Royal Nugget Poker. And how I want to start the show with is a few quick, just bullet questions, just quick answers. You with it?
yeah, man, I'm with it.
Tell the world some of your favorite tunes. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
Man, I've kind of been through different times of my life. I mean, a lot of hip hop. Living in Hawaii, we kind of get down with reggae.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
I mean, we when we play poker, we always laugh because now we'll do anything from Dua Lipa channel to some country, and I remember like everyone always be like, "I like everything but country," but now,
Country,
now I actually,
country.
I'll
Hold
fuck with
on.
it. But yeah,
Hey, K Nugget, these are quick answers, okay, bro? You don't need to like go.
oh,
This is
super
your
quick.
final essay.
I'm a
Okay,
Toastmaster.
tell me about your first ever. If you could remember, what was your first ever concert?
I do actually. Yeah, it was my first ever concert. There was like this radio station um, in Tampa in Wild 98.7, and it was Petey Pablo, that "Take Your Shirt Off, Wave Your Head." They had a bunch of people, but that's the one
Pablo!
I like.
That's crazy, man. So, how young were you then? And can you tell your
In
age now?
I was in high school. I'm 41 now, but I was in high school,
41.
so I was probably
Yeah, I'm
17.
44, man. I like would look a little younger than you. That's cool. Okay, okay. We won't take the
Uh-huh.
hats off. We don't got a battle there. We'll leave the hats on and keep our age looking like
Yeah,
this, y'all. For everybody
right.
that knows what we're talking
That's
about.
why I'm selling hats because my hair looks
We'll
like.
get into that, brother. We gonna get into that, brother. Okay, real quick. But I know you've done a lot of concerts in your life, and we're gonna get into that's how I met you. What's your favorite show though you've ever been to, brother?
Oh man.
Your most
Um,
favorite show, event?
yeah,
Cause
my brother works with Reggae Rise Up, and I'd say those have been really epic because he gets us like on stage, and it's just been we get artist pass and stuff, and there's
yeah,
been a 4-day one in Tampa,
wow.
and he works with them, and
So
that's
nothing in
been really fun.
Hawaii, bro. Nothing in Hawaii really
Oh, we've
kick your.
been.
What's your favorite show in Hawaii? Come on, man. I gotta hear an Oahu story, bruh.
Well,
What
I
was a
mean, if we're talking,
epic show you had in Oahu, bruh?
are we talking
That you
about there?
witnessed. That you
We
witnessed.
talking about the original Gorilla Pino coming out to Hawaii for the first time.
I wasn't gonna say that. I just thought you. I mean, but that is top. That is top tier. I shout to Nugget man. Before he was Royal Nugget Poker, he was actually the first ever promoter in the industry to book me and continuously to book me to the beautiful island of Oahu, Honolulu, Waikiki, Z Bar. Where else did we have the shows at? We
Man,
was in that Z. That was the after.
we did it
Where
at
was that big event we had it at?
it was at well, it was called two different things when I was promoting. It was Fashion 45 and then Black
Ashton
Diamond.
55.
Um, yeah, and remember B Hood,
B Hood.
uh,
Shout to B
our
Hood.
R.I.P. But B Hood,
Oh damn, R.I.P.
he,
Hood.
hmm
I did not know.
but he
Man.
was the one that kind of set that up, and then originally like how I met you, and then yeah, that was really
Yeah,
cool. That was one of the first concerts I ever did was with
yeah,
you and Shella.
yep.
Remember
And that was
Shella?
B Hood's artist. I remember that.
Yeah,
That's
and
before
that's actually ended up being a
you
good
always
friend of
kept
mine who was a
you always
promoter.
kept booking me, bro. And I was like, man, I love starting to really love Oahu, man, because of Nug Life. And to this day, if I meet people within our age bracket, I'll be like, hey, you remember Zanzibar Z Bar? They're like, yeah, like you remember that Holly guy, Nug Life? Oh, Nugget, you know
Yeah.
that Holly guy. Okay, back to the quick questions, man. I'm just asking quick stuff too, just to break the ice. So, what's the most money you feel you've ever spent at one time?
Hmm. Wow. The most money I ever spent at one
And just
time.
come off the rip, man. You don't got to think too deep with it, brother.
I don't know. I guess buying a car.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's cool. You don't got to put the amount out there,
Yeah.
but I mean that's a big. What about what was that amount you had to put up to do the to do that World Poker
Oh,
tournament?
for poker. Yeah, that the buy-in for the World Series of Poker main event is a
Okay,
$10,000 buy-in, which
so
I
up there, but that's not the price of a car. I mean, that's the price of a cool car,
yeah.
but it ain't like the car you probably talking about. So,
Right,
okay,
right.
cool. Last question. Biggest celebrity you've ever met?
Hmm. Um,
I'm
God, I
not looking.
love.
I'm not you.
I think
The shit.
no. I mean, it is. I got to hang out
I'm
with.
like,
Yeah. I, for me, I loved Kanye growing up, and I got to hang out with him one night,
oh
and I
snaps,
got,
common
I got,
sense.
yeah, I got paid. I got
The
paid by
rapper,
the
or he
club.
was an actor, right? When he was really doing hip hop.
Kanye.
Oh, you said Kanye you met?
I hung out with him. Yeah.
Swear. What was? Can we talk about that? Or you have an NDA? What's good?
No, I can talk about
What
it.
took?
Yeah, it was
Quick
cool.
story. That was this in Oahu.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So quick story was I met this dude. We had Bill Bellamy, that comedian. We had him performing at the other venue I was doing, and basically I met him and his security guard, and I was like, I had every girl in the club go up and tell them to come to Zanzibar. And
Right.
then I went up and I was like, "Hey, I'm Nugget. I run Zanzibar. Y'all want to come with me?" And they were like, "Sure." And then we walked down, and I was getting them in, and he goes, "Hey, grab my friend. He's out there." And I went out and I got this guy and got him in. And for like an hour, we're kind of standing around. I'm on the microphone, and they're seeing me get drinks and everything. Then they're like, "What do you do here?" The guy that I got in, it was just kind of off by himself. He's wearing sweatpants and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I'm the promoter." He goes, "Man," he goes, "I don't tell a lot of people this, but I'm Kanye West's first cousin, and we're out here making an album out at the Avex studio in Hawaii Kai." And he goes, we've been kind of just like working. He's like, we want to have fun, like have a little party. Can you get some girls come hang out? And
Yeah.
like, and so I asked my girlfriend at the time, and she was like, my friends aren't sluts. And I was like, no, we're gonna go hang out and like make music and just chill. And so she wouldn't go, but I got this other girl that handed out flyers for me to bring her friends, and we went and just hung out with them, and they made music, and we got to just chill and party and stuff, and it was super cool actually, man. And
It was that album, if I'm not mistaken, where it had the song. Dang, it
I
had
I
that.
know what it was. I know which one it was. It
I
was
knew it had that crazy art. The artwork was like a painting of the bear, right? It was like kind
it's
of just
the it,
animation.
well, I remember it that he was saying it ended up being the 808 and Heartbreak album, the
Oh,
Heartless. Remember Heartless?
big man.
Yeah.
Did you get any credit on the album?
No. But it was cool though. Cool experience.
But you wasn't a Marupi. You wasn't a Marupi studio, right?
No.
Being normal.
No, the club, I was working actually. I was Friday night and the club let me go do that instead of be at the club
Got
helping.
paid.
And I still got paid to go hang out with Kanye.
Nug life is the definition of the grit don't quit. This is Good Morning with NUMP. I got my boy Royal Nugget Poker live from Maui. Man, tell us how beautiful Maui is right now, and what is your morning routine in Maui, dog?
Man, it is really pretty out here.
Bro, we just
Didn't
had a tsunami warning
I
yesterday.
saw that.
like
I had some.
40. What is it? 42 degrees right now, bro.
I had
It is not. It's
some.
not.
I
And
had.
it's not just. We just. Me and wifey just got back from Oahu, man. So you know I'm over here, man. Just that's why I'm in my mobile studio with the heater on, feeling like I'm in Oahu. But please let everybody know about your Maui morning routine in Maui and what you got going on.
Well, my routine switched a little bit this summer. We're getting ready for the World Series. I was getting up and making my smoothie and going for a walk like 4 or 5 times a week.
Beautiful.
But because I have a day job in this website, designing this website and building it out, it's been taking a lot of time. I've been getting up at 5 o'clock, 5:30 every morning, and just grinding on the back end of the website, working on designs, building out the site, setting up meetings. I have,
Doing your daily routine, your 9 to 5.
yeah,
You We are working on your passion, your brand, and your brand is Royal Nugget Poker.
right.
And
So I've been getting up early working on that.
since we're getting into that, and since we're getting into that lingo, can we just talk about Royal Nugget Poker there, man? Since you've been over here, we haven't even talked about it yet, and no one even knows nothing about Royal
Yeah,
Nugget
yeah.
Poker. Let us know the whole backstory of that and how it all started, please.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've always wanted to kind of create a brand around something that I was passionate about, and I had attempted to do that before, and it just kind of never really worked out. I've learned a lot over the years, and I got to tell you, I have a day job. I'm fortunate I have a really good career where I have a high income sales job that allows me to put money into what I'm passionate about, and
Just
poker has.
You made a key point there. People need to listen that want to build a brand. You see what he's doing. He is not just going all into the art, which some people do, which is great because then you have all the time to. I guess you could, but if you don't have that funding, that capital, and that what does money do, bro? It gives you kind of less stress. It gives you stress, but it also gives you less stress because
Well, it also allows you to do things you
that's what
can't do
I'm
without it,
saying.
and
It doesn't
and
it doesn't
learn.
keep it doesn't keep you as limited to when you have no budget to when you have a budget. Now
Right.
you're like the things that were like seem impossible is like no, it actually is possible if you do make this budgets and put this kind of money to the side, knowing that you're gonna use that money particularly for this, particularly for that, and it ain't like a freestyle.
Yeah. Well, in poker, there's a thing called a bankroll,
Oh,
and like a bankroll is basically how much money you have to play tournaments with, how much you have to buy in with, and
never
like it.
broke. It's not
Yeah.
like you're
I
just going
mean,
all in.
like for me, it does feel like I kind of have an unlimited bankroll almost, and it gives you a different level of confidence on the table too, playing
Mm-hmm.
poker. And I feel like that translates into having a brand and growing a business. Like, I hear people that talk, and good and bad, because I'm probably a little too frivolous with things like
Right,
paying $20 here, $30 subscription, this and that. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the best. Like, I want all the tools, right? Like, I want
correct.
all the tools in my tool belt that I can use to have the best product, the best systems in place, and that's why. So I do believe in that, and something that's bringing in the money that then I can use. But then there's a trade off, right? Like I don't have the time freedom that a lot of people have that are not doing that, and there is a trade off there. Like my limitations are my time because my career
But
has to come first because that's
you're
what
adding the
bankrolls.
but what you're doing, brother. You're adding the balance.
Right.
You're not just strictly like when I talked to you today. And can I give the world an example? It's like I hit you up and reminded you, hey man, come on, we've been planning this. Let's do this. You're like, man, let's do this. But I've been up all night. I'm kind
Right.
of asleep because you're working on your website. Meaning
Right.
you are not making excuses to go to sleep because you're tired because
Right.
you have to still go to work.
No.
It's Friday. You
Right.
said fuck it, let me figure this shit out. And like, oh shit, a fucking nump's gonna hit me up right now. Fucking like he
Yeah.
usually does and wakes me up for no reason, whether it's a podcast or not.
Right.
And remember them days I used to just wake you up, bro? Remember that shit? Do
Yeah.
you remember that shit? I'm still
Yeah.
that guy. I'm still a morning guy. Even though I don't party no more. I'm just gonna throw it out there, man. I'm super on my sobriety shit, and that's why I can shout you out too, because you are heavy on the sobriety tip,
Yep.
and can have conversations like that. But even sobriety or fucking party mode, I'm gonna wake your ass up, Nugget,
Yeah,
regardless
man.
of the time zone. I see a sunrise coming up, and I'm waking your ass up. I don't give a fuck.
My
This is what I.
I have a different another coach that helped me with my public speaking, and
Yeah.
while I was writing a book, he was my book publishing public speaking coach named Patrick Snow, and he used to always say that you basically work on your job like 9 to 5, and
Mm-hmm.
then you work on your passions from 5 to 9.
Love
But
it.
his whole point was, a lot of people that have families and stuff,
Yeah.
and they got a lot of responsibilities, like they go to work from this time to this time, but when they're not, like after that, they got to make
Fuck
time
out every
to
day.
build their passion, and
Exactly.
that's kind of what I've been doing, it literally all the hours that I'm not at work, basically. But
And I also like what you added is also you also try to walk 3 to 4 times a day, no matter what. And I feel even just walking, being outside, and getting that also that mental cleanse because you're around like oxygen, nature, whatever, animals and all that shit. That shit is a great reset for a daily reset. If you're just like work, 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 fucking go outside, hit that walk. It don't got to be a run. Just get outside, breathe that oxygen, and come right back. It's like a fresh canvas. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
but yeah, I will say, to answer your original question, though, I played in the World Series, the main event, for the first time this
Yeah,
summer, and that was kind of how this all got rolling for me, because I wanted to update my friends on, like, the tournament, and like, okay, this is what's going on today,
yeah,
and then that was how, like, the social media part got going, and I just like branding and marketing, creating stuff, so I came up with a logo with a buddy of mine that runs a T-shirt printing business here that I play poker with from Lahaina. Shout out to Nate Castro, and he helped me come up with a cool logo, and I didn't really know what I was going to use it
yeah.
for. And then I was like, okay, like this just makes sense, man. Like it's actually, I got to give you credit also, because I kept saying how, how you get let people put doubt in your mind and stuff, and you start listening to them,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody be like, oh, there's not really a lot of cool poker clothing brands, and it's like online, like on social media, most people on poker are just focused on content creation and getting a lot of views and being the next big, Brad Owen or Rampage, and like,
Gonna make it
and
go viral. That's all they
yeah,
care about.
and it's cool, and that's their thing, or they're concerned on promoting like an online. Um, it seems like a lot of them are concerned with promoting like an online gambling, like come play poker with us on
Oh,
this website, and
so
like,
it's not genuine. It's more of they're trying to
but it's just it's
direct.
just
They're just trying to
that's
direct traffic to
right.
get to a site. Got
That's
it.
what their focus is, and that's fine. That's their thing. But the point was that every time I would go look at, like, if I saw a shirt, like a poker shirt,
Mm-hmm.
they kind of felt like low quality, like kind of not good, like not very good quality, like blanks. And the designs were kind of, honestly, just in my opinion, a lot of them were kind of lame, just like a big ace or a big king, or like
Like
some kind of
dollar
dork.
store, dollar store
Yeah,
vibe.
just not, yeah, exactly. Not very good quality. I didn't really like the designs, and they
Mm-hmm.
weren't cool. So I was like, and that's why I remember I said something to you, because
Yep.
I had this other idea, had bought a different domain, and I was like, I don't really know, because there's not really a lot of cool poker brands. And you said something to me, and you were like, you go, exactly, and that's why we're gonna kill it with this, like,
Yeah.
and
Because
there's
you
like
were
this,
telling me how trash it was, and I was like, there you
mm,
go. Let's
mm,
make that fucking high end, that cool as fuck
yeah,
poker brand where no one has, and like a fucking light switch nugget, because I loved it that you kept updating me. And it was
yeah,
like, guys, it was like this motherfucker. If I was like a professor at a university of fucking how to make your own brand, this motherfucker just aced the class in like a month. Like I
yeah.
swear to God, where it'd be like a whole semester, 2 semester thing. This fool right here did everything you would have to do in 2 semesters, and I swear to God, in a month, while also having his 9 to 5. And I think you were getting ready. Was it before the World
It was
Series? Oh, it
after, but I mean, I'm playing
was right
poker.
after the World Series.
I'm
Okay,
playing
got it.
poker
So you
quite a
had,
bit too.
but the World Series actually gave you that fucking that pep in your step.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
So with that being said, I like to tell people, man, get out there and always try to, like I say, new day, new plays, new wins, new experiences. Get the fuck outside of your bubble. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? You left your island. You left the island. You got to try the best of the best. And was that hard to sign up? How is that?
No, man. I mean, it's just I think because in the last like 4 years, I've been playing quite a bit. I started playing poker with my grandfather, my dad, and brother for pennies when I
Well,
was like
everybody
12.
has that experience.
Yeah, but
Yes.
a big difference when you're putting a bunch of money up and playing for thousands of dollars in cash games on a weekly basis. Being in situations that I've been in just a million times. Tournaments are a little different. It's hard. If you're not a poker player, there's that feeling of that rush of like, oh man, like this is a lot of money on the line, and it's really hard for me to get that feeling in cash games
You,
like now.
you need
But
to be
in a
patient.
tournament, it could be
Right?
a $200 buy-in, and I'll get that feeling of like, damn, I don't want to bust out of the tournament. And so there's a thing about playing in tournaments that I really like that I can't really do here in Hawaii because we don't have casinos, right?
Right.
So I got to fly to the mainland. I got to go to Vegas to play in tournaments. And entering into a $10,000 main event, these are the best players in the world. There's 10,140 something players
We said
that
it's
in
a
that
10,000 buy-in, and then how many players?
there was 10,140 something players this year
For 10.
in the tournament.
Hold on, I'm getting my calculator out, fool. That was automatic. Hold on. 10,000 to buy in, and there was 10,100.
143, I think, or something
Okay,
like
just
that.
say 10,143. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think that's 101 million.
Yeah, top place was 10 million.
But they made 100
I
mil.
know.
Just off the
Well,
buy-in.
they paid out a lot of like the top 15%,
Bro,
and then a lot of people get 15 grand back once they cash, but they usually cash
but
the top
look, that's all
1,500.
buying in the buy-in. There's also
Oh yeah.
sponsors,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a big business, bro.
We're in the wrong business.
Well, I'm in the right business
Well,
now.
you're on the right business. This is amazing stuff.
Yeah, it's cool,
This is amazing
man.
stuff, y'all. Did you see this? But see, that's why they're called the World Series. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's why it's like NFL, bro. It's like, come on. That's why it has NFL numbers. It's making NFL numbers. It's the NFL.
Yeah, it's cool, man. But yeah, putting up that kind of money to play in that kind of tournament,
Yeah, you
it
gotta
does
have
take a
confidence.
little bit.
So okay, but real talk, anyone can sign up.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people.
There's no background check. They're not
No,
seeing if you're a fucking felon.
no. So it's like, well, I don't know about that, but I don't think so. But
I'm just no P test, no drug test. You
no,
just pull up. I'm
no,
just
hell no.
curious.
No, you can't. And a lot of Americans, actually, it's interesting. A lot of Americans, they get in by winning their seat. Like they will play in like
Yeah,
weekly or monthly, year long, like groups. They'll play for a year, and then whoever wins over the year the most, that group, they'll all put money in during the year,
yeah,
and then that'll pay for the buy-in at the end of the year for like their hometown hero kind of thing. A lot of them.
that's
So there's
amazing.
a lot of
Hold on,
people that play in that
I
tournament.
see my boy Bruce Kuya to you on here. He said, "What am I drinking?" So let me tell y'all real quick my morning routine. I get me a double shot espresso with some coffee on top, and then I just get hot water. I just be adding the hot water as it's gone. And I do the hot water, y'all, because I don't want my teeth to look like some of these poker players out there, all fucking crusty. I know you've seen it. They got yellow ass crusty teeth. I try to avoid that, and I just been doing the hot water. You feel me? I just feel better throughout the day because I get tweaked out when I drink too much coffee. So it just supplements that. Yes, sir.
I play Filipino poker.
Have you
I
played that
play.
yet? Have you played that? It's Pasoy Dos. Have you
Well,
looked at
I play with a bunch of Filipinos out here, and they play all kinds of
all
funny
kinds of
games.
Tell them to teach you
Yeah.
Pasoy Dos.
All right.
Okay, with that being said, I love it that Nugget shared that we had that relationship where I could talk to you, and one thing I got from that conversation, Nugget, before we tear up out of here was I'll never forget it. I was actually doing one of my little meditation, run, walk, hike moments where
Oh
you caught
yeah.
a great time, and I feel like timing is everything. Shout to the universe because that's when those moments of success happens is when you catch the universe at the right time where it directs you to like our conversation. And I remember you telling me this one thing, and you're like, you know what, Nump? I'm fucking glad that you told me this shit because all my other homies, if I were to tell them that shit, they wouldn't even tell me any of the or whatever. They wouldn't have said the shit I said to you because I don't know. Who knows? They don't. We don't. Who knows what? Who knows why it's
That
not? Can you dig
that
deeper?
mentality, bro.
A
That
little deeper in that
mindset.
conversation? Do you remember that
Yeah.
conversation we had? And you told me that, and you were
Hmm.
like, "Bro, like I'm glad that me and you had this talk because if you would have told someone else, it might not have got the same because you're usually the one dishing the wisdom, the ism,
Yeah.
right? And can you give some advice to people out there what that means like that? Because you guys got to have motherfuckers that are on a higher mental, what is that? Just that is, you need to be able to be bigger than what you is, right? So can you explain
Yeah.
more?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's I think anybody that's ever tried to do something other than just go work for somebody else and get a paycheck and trade dollars for hours, if you tell anybody about, it's interesting, like you tell anybody about what you're doing that they're not doing, how quickly people are going to come up with reasons why it's not going to work and how it's
And,
going to
and they,
fail.
they have no experience
And they don't, yeah, you don't want to be learning from people that haven't ever done what you're trying to do.
all
You
fucking
know,
day, bro.
I mean,
It's
there's
like,
so many people. Yeah, there's so many people out there. Like, you just got to go and look at the people that have gone and pushed themselves and not listen to the naysayers and actually tried to do something other than just the norm. And go and honestly, I feel like kind of like what you said at the beginning of this whole Good Morning with Nub was that like what we say in my sales world too is like if I'm not like winning, I'm learning, you know what I mean, like I'm never
mhm,
losing, like
mhm.
even in the beginning everything you do you're gonna learn from it, and it's gonna translate into the next thing that you do. There's no losing when you're trying to do something to grow yourself, so
100%. You're still active.
yeah.
You're still active. You know what I mean? And don't let it because just because you didn't make a bag that day ruin your day. You got to look
Yeah,
at the bright side of that shit. You still got the fucking experience.
right.
You know what I mean? I feel experience is over intelligence
Bro, I
all day.
can't even tell you how much I've learned in the last 3 or 4 months with like CapCut,
I
editing, social media, like building out the website, building designs, with how far they've come with AI, with everything from writing emails, product descriptions, designing the actual designs themselves. I've been literally having my damn Chat GPT teach me how to go in and code the back end of my website. Like, that's mind blowing to me.
But you know what I trip on? I feel like AI already has always been existed. It's just now the instructions of how to use it is now more public, but it's been around. You know what I mean? You just
It's
have to know.
wild though. It's come a long way in the last
It's
four
come a
years,
long
though.
way.
Since
Come a long way. Because in my world as a studio engineer, it's called a preset.
yeah,
At the end of the day, these are all just
wow,
presets that's already been coded. And if you're typing in poker white guy Maui, boom, Royal Nugget poker pops up and all the information, right?
yeah,
Because it's a preset.
uh-huh.
But I love all that shit. I wanted to also speak on, it's funny when you talk about like I think what we were talking about, but like I wanted to trip on like with social media and the algorithms too. It's like I posted that we were gonna be doing what we was doing, right?
Right.
And I posted like a whole other post, and it's funny like when it comes to like the stuff we got going on, that it's like the real it don't, that shit don't really get the where people are like, oh fuck yeah, like, but they're gonna more like a foodie pick. They're gonna more like you know what I'm saying? It's just
Mm-hmm.
funny how the algorithm works with that shit. But at the end of the day, when you're pushing your brand, it doesn't give who gives a fuck. You just got to keep pushing all aspects and keep going. Keep your foot on their necks. That's why my name is NUMP Got Next, because man,
I
I got
saw that. I like the numb god deck. I was
got
new
next.
for
The
me.
inspiration nugget is because I'm back doing music full time.
Okay.
I'm treating my shit like I just started all over again. And motherfucker, I got next.
Yeah.
Even though I have all this whole resume, fuck all that shit. Throw all that shit out the window, bruh. I'm a new
All right.
artist again.
Should
I'm
that
a
be
new artist,
uh
but I
should
have
that should,
resources. I have what I've learned. I have had, you know what I mean? I have a few things that like maybe a new artist wouldn't have, but I'm still working, grinding like a new artist. And before we tear up out of here, I wanted to see, since we're on the live and you got your new brand, do you have some of your merch you could show that we could like? Let's do some like QVC style social. Because hey, shout to Gary V. I listened to a great episode of Gary V the other day where he's just talking about how social shopping, IG live style is where the vibe is at. And I'm gonna do the same thing with you while you get your shit out.
I'm gonna tell you, so because I just switched, I got a new logo made, I got a new manufacturer with a ton of stuff on the way in the mail. This is the first hat I got and I'm gonna risk showing my bald head here to show you
Okay, it's better than mine.
with the new logo.
Look at
And then
that. Look
I
at
got the
it. Look at the
with the
presentation.
woven labels in there. But what I'm gonna do, I want to know I'm gonna give your viewers, your friends, a promo code on the website so they can go check it out themselves
What?
on RoyalNuggetPoker.com.
Okay.
What do you want the promo code to be Nex or NUMP? What do you what do you want it to be?
Mm, it should be a simple one,
Yeah,
right? Because this is a good morning
it
with
can just be it can be NUMP. It could be
Just put NUP,
NUMP.
NUMP.
All right.
Make it simple. Type that in now. Yeah, use it. Use your left hand to write it
Yeah.
down while you hold your phone with your right hand.
Yeah, no, but they can go onto the website on the
Hey, the
worldnuggetpoker.com.
homie said NUP 70% off. That's the hey, that's how you engage with the
All
people.
right.
What percent you want off? Let's get it.
All right, just because it's you, Nup, we're gonna do 20% off for all the Nup fans out
Hey,
there.
let's go.
They get the extra 10% off from the
Wow.
from the
Hey,
Grandmaster.
please
But yeah,
don't
check it out, man. I put a lot of energy into the designs and making sure we got quality blanks on everything, so the material on the products are with it. But yeah, check it out, man. I appreciate.
I want you to start doing more what you just said right there.
Yeah.
This is now content coach talking to you to making more content. I want you to do a content of you now doing that. And I'm going to give you an example of what to do, just like what you just said, but like imagine it was like this. Okay. So everybody, if you act now, I have these new long sleeve jerseys, Philippines. Look, I keep it like it's fresh out the cleaners because that's how clean it is. And then we go like this. We give them look at the quality. Look
Yeah.
at the quality here, guys. That's the back of the shirt. You feel me? And look at we also got the blue cut and sew. You know what I mean? With the
Oh,
P on the front. So if you guys want to get this now, comment or DM. It's great for Christmas time. Christmas, you know what I mean? Gifts, all sizes, extra small to 3XL. And what we're doing here, Nugget, is like it's QVC. Remember
yeah.
QVC?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we're doing that now with live, man. I learned this the other day, bro. And here, guys, just comment or DM if you want Royal Nugget Poker. And he's going to be doing more videos like this showing the brand,
For sure.
unwrapping. Okay?
Yeah, it's true. Actually, my buddy said that he does like a bunch of he got me into Shopify, and he told me that TikTok Shop is the next
Bro,
big thing, bro. He said that's
we're
the
living
live.
in it right now.
Yeah,
That's what, hey, that's why I'm doing this today. And I'm glad you're my first
I
ever
just
guest.
I just got my shop set up last night. I got my verified badges and my shop set up finally on Instagram and Facebook, so they can go buy the products right from my Instagram and
And
Facebook
it's not
now. I
just
just
now, it's not just US, it's worldwide.
Yeah, I just got that finally set up. I was getting all these error codes and everything. I finally got
I
it set up.
Canada, do ship to Canada.
We do now.
Hey, Royal Nugget Poker, I love you so much. We have so much great history, Nugget. Um, I'm glad that you got to let the people know, man, our history, man. I've known this guy for how many years now? Got to say 20 plus.
It's been close to that. Yeah, I think about
Plus,
yeah,
he,
probably 18,
our first
19 years.
show was with E40 in Oahu. He kept booking me out there.
Yep.
You know, he kept booking me out there, man. And I used to see this guy. Here's a great story before we tear up out of here. I used to see this guy, same guy here, 9 to 5, working. He would leave me at his condo while he go to work after we done partied all night. I performed whatever we was doing, studio, radio, whatever we was doing. This guy did all this. He moved like a rapper. He would still do radio. He would still do drops. He would do everything. Tapping with the DJs, everything. And then we would get to the condo. I'd be kind of asleep, and he'd be like, "No, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work, but I'll be back."
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just kind of chilling. I'm awake, but I'm just like kind of getting my life together, whatever. And next thing you know, I ate breakfast, chilling. You know, in Hawaii, you eat breakfast, you go right back to sleep, take a nap, because you know you break the mouth, right? So on the grinds, bro. You feel me? The mouth.
So
And, oh
Hawaiian.
yeah, connect attack, man. Connect
Yeah.
attack, bro. My pitching is getting better.
Yeah.
And then what would happen, Nugget? You would pull up around 2 o'clock. You would pull up around 1 or 2 o'clock on me because you would have hella jobs. You'd be either it's the Costco. What was that shit? You were Zip Fizz,
Yeah.
promoting Fizz, or you was doing your 9 to 5 or selling your the timeshare stuff or selling tours. And
Yeah.
guess what? Like a motherfucking clockwork. Pull up on me at 2 o'clock. Go, no, all right, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Let's go. He would make sure I leave the house, and we would go tanning, bruh. We would go hit the beach to
I
tan.
knew you were
We
gonna
would hit
say
the beach
that.
to tan, land
Yeah.
or hit the ocean, but he would have a stack of flyers all over Dukes, Waikiki, and they everywhere we go, they know this fucking Howley boy right here. Hey, Nugget, brah,
Yeah.
how's it? Nugget, what's up? Like clockwork to a point where people from the Bay Area are calling me like, yo, you know this white dude named, he has a tattoo that says Nug Life on
No
his,
lie.
and they're hitting me up like, yeah, that's my boy Nugget. Like, yeah, I'm with him right now. He just sold us a timeshare. That's why I fuck with you,
Yeah,
brother. The grit don't
man.
fucking quit ever. Royal Nugget Poker is the next wave. Um, Everyone, man, just watch this brand be that brand when you see poker stuff and you see anything that has to do with World Series of Poker or anything. If you guys have family like an uncle, a grandpa, a dad that loves poker, check this out. It's Christmas
Yep,
time. Get them a
man.
fucking cool ass poker shirt that you could get direct from the person you just met right here.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Nup. I appreciate the opportunity to be here with your people, man.
Respect, brother. Everyone, this was Good Morning with NUMP. We're going to keep doing this daily. I'm going to try my hardest, man, but my goal is to be a morning show host one day. And
Oh,
this is
yeah.
this is me in the gym working out doing
I'm
it.
happy to be a part of that, brother.
Thank you, Nug
All right,
Life. Yee. Talk to you
now.
later, brother.
See you, bro. Love
Mahalo.
you.